Today I have with me Tom Miller, nursing student from Sunshine Coast University, who has just completed an 8-week final prac in Mount Isa. So what were your expectations prior to arriving in Mount Isa?
My expectations were, I didn't know too much about Mount Isa and what was here and how many people were here and what the location environment was like. So the first sort of thing was how many people are going to be there, what sort of activities I'm going to be able to do. But yeah, not too much after that. I thought I was going out to the middle of nowhere.
In what areas have you completed your placement?
Well, I've had a good mix round of areas for placement. I've done a lot of Indigenous health in a place down here called Gidgee Healing. I've also done emergency department in the hospital, theatre, and a little bit with QAS as well, Queensland Ambulance Service.
Okay. What other activities have you been involved in during your time here?
MICRRH out here do quite a good number of activities. You're never bored. First things, a couple of nights a week you can play trivia, which is good and good fun and get some new mates. I got a chance to do Relay for Life, which was good as well. Did a lot of simulated casualties and accidental sim hazards pretty much with Royal Flying Doctors and QAS, which was quite good as well, which just boosted up my clinical as well.
Okay. What would you consider the negatives of completing your placement in Mount Isa?
First probably negatives out here is you're away from your mates and your friends. You're a little bit further away from uni, it's not as easy to access their libraries and whatnot, but you have got a very good library out here. Probably the next sort of thing would be if you're going for it, and myself as a nursing student, if you're using this as your last placement, you're going into a grad year, you've got to think about how you're going to get back to do your, you're going to have your interviews and whatnot. So there's something to think about before you come out here.
Yeah. Okay. And what were the positives of your placement?
The positives of the placement is there's a little bit of a nursing shortage out here. So if you come out to a centre like Mount Isa Hospital or MICRRH, you'll be able to experience a lot more sort of vast atmosphere. Very supportive hospital. There's not many chances as a student nurse you actually get to assist in intubation and theatre. You get to go out to some rural communities as a student nurse and conduct clinical out there, right along with QASs. The QAS, what else? Heaps and heaps. Theatre, like there's never-ending amounts, and the people in there are great. The nurses up there are especially wonderful. The support they give is second to none. So, yeah.
Okay. So, would you move out to Mount Isa and
myself
work full time?
For the experience, definitely. I'll never be able to gain experience like I have out here this time.
Yeah.
The Indigenous health and the Closing the Gap program is definitely something in my mind now, which it wasn't before. It's definitely opened my eyes to different aspects that way. Emergency nursing is totally different out here. You have a lot more cultural safety issues, as well as trying to just, cater for everyone's needs. Yeah. So yeah, it's been quite good.
Excellent. There you've heard it from Tom Miller, nursing student from Sunshine Coast.